Blake Lively is no stranger to controversy, and her recent actions have kept her name in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. From the It Ends With Us controversies, where she was accused of bullying her co-star, Justin Baldoni, to the resurfacing of her alleged Mean Girl era, it seems like her downfall is only getting worse. Now, the latest scandal involves her and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, allegedly trying to sideline director and co-star Justin Baldoni from a movie that he helped bring to life.
It looks like we're never going to get a sequel of It Ends With Us, and Ryan Reynolds is to blame for this because it's just been reported that Justin Baldoni didn't even know that Ryan Reynolds rewrote a scene and that the scene got finalized and ended up in the movie at a red carpet. That is when he found out. He found out that the scene made it into the movie at a red carpet thanks to Blake Lively, which is crazy because, as we know, Justin Baldoni is the director of the movie, and so for Blake Lively to go behind Justin Baldoni's back is unforgivable. And the fact that you're bringing your husband into this when he doesn't even have anything to do with the movie, like, is Ryan Reynolds getting a side paycheck or is he doing it for free? I just think it's very interesting that the cast is all on Blake Lively's side, but as a fan, as an outsider looking in, I can't even fathom being on Blake Lively's side. What it kind of sounds like to me, maybe the reason why people are on Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' side is because they have a lot of power in Hollywood. And it'll be interesting to see if we're ever going to find out what really went down on set, because I know it's not just this movie cut, I know that there's a lot more, but I feel like it's going to be sealed. I feel like we're never going to know.
The internet is in uproar over these developments, and it is starting to feel like Blake just can't catch a break. But what exactly is going on? Let's dive into how the couple is reportedly trying to push Baldoni out and explore some other influencer drama, including the disgraceful TikTok ban of Liv Schmidt. Buckle up because we're unpacking all of it right now. We all remember the drama that unfolded behind the scenes of It Ends With Us when Blake Lively was accused of bullying her co-star Justin Baldoni. Rumors swirled about tensions between the two, and it wasn't long before Baldoni hinted that Blake might be taking over the direction reins for the next sequel.
You're gonna have to ask me in a little while. We're gonna take a vacation. We're gonna take a vacation after this.
Because we do have It Starts With Us, so I'm hoping to see you back in the double duty role.
I think there are better people for that one.
Justin.
I think Blake Lively's ready to direct. That's what I think. So.
According to sources, Blake and Ryan are allegedly plotting to completely remove Baldoni from anything involving It Ends With Us. How are they pulling this off? Well, according to an insider who spoke to Life and Style, Ryan Reynolds is coming to the rescue once again to protect his wife's career. The insider revealed Ryan is willing to offer millions to Blake's director and co-star Justin Baldoni in an attempt to buy out his stake in the franchise so Blake can continue her role without having to work with Baldoni, with whom she clashed.
A bunch of fans are now blaming Ryan Reynolds for being the reason that there is drama between Justin Baldoni and the rest of the It Ends With Us cast.
Like, Justin doesn't want anything to do with the drama, and for that reason has chosen to step back from the PR events leading up to the movie. And I'm not saying that Blake Lively has specifically been problematic, but I knew something was up the second I heard that Ryan Reynolds was coming in and rewriting scenes on a movie that Justin Baldoni is not only starring in, but also directing, and is the whole reason this project is happening. Like, Justin Baldoni bought the rights to the book and was the one who approached Blake Lively about being in the movie, and yet I feel like Ryan Reynolds has done more PR for this movie than Justin himself. Like this whole interview that he did with Brandon, who played Atlas in the movie. And I feel like with him having a say on the movie and trying to make It Ends With Us and Deadpool the next Barbieheimer, it seems like Justin is getting pushed out of this whole situation, which is honestly kind of sad because he was most excited about this whole thing from the start. But
y'all, can we just take a moment to process that? Ryan Reynolds, the darling husband, swooping in with millions of dollars to secure his wife's spot in the movie, even though Baldoni owns the rights to the books through his production company, Wayfair Studios. Like, isn't that taking things a bit too far? But wait, there is more. Blake herself has admitted that she and Ryan are deeply involved in each other's projects.
Ryan's here tonight. What is it like for the both of you to be promoting major motion pictures at the same time?
Oh my gosh, it's just so thrilling in our house right now. We help each other, we work together so much. So the iconic rooftop scene in this movie, my husband actually wrote it. Nobody knows that, but you know. But he wrote it. He works on everything I do. I work on everything he does. So his wins, his celebrations are mine, and mine are his. I mean, he's all over this film.
She even told the media that Ryan wrote a scene for the movie without Justin Baldoni's knowledge. And now, if this alleged buyout happens, won't that be more than just taking part in the project? It is starting to look like a full-on takeover. The insider continued, "This is the biggest film Blake has ever made. Ryan wants to make sure she isn't replaced in the sequel. Honestly, if Blake is so good in her role, why does Ryan need to secure her spot with money? Doesn't that raise a few eyebrows? It seems like every move this couple makes just adds more fuel to the fire. Despite all the negative press, the movie has still managed to rake in a significant amount of money. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Blake's film has grossed over $309 million in global ticket sales. To put that into perspective, the movie was made on a budget of only $25 million. So yeah, those are some crazy profits, and perhaps that explains why Sony Pictures came out to defend Blake regardless of the controversy. Tony Vinciguerra, chair CEO of Sony Pictures Entertainment, told The Hollywood Reporter in August, Blake, Colin, the author, and so many women put so much effort into this remarkable movie, working selflessly from the start to ensure that such an important subject matter was handled with care. Audiences love the movie. Blake's passion and commitment to advancing the conversation around domestic violence is commendable. We love working with Blake and we want to do 12 more movies with her. This statement was a clear signal that Blake is here to stay in the franchise. But does that justify the alleged buyout of Baldoni? The public seems divided on the issue, with some fans voicing their exhaustion with Blake and Ryan's drama. One comment summed up the frustration, saying, "But I don't know, do we really need a sequel anyway? If so, please hire a different costume director who can stand up to Blake, lol." Another person wrote, "I'm so tired of them all. Ryan Reynolds and his stupid acting, Blake Lively and her messiness, and even that writer. Free us all from this madness. Let's abandon the idea of a sequel." And in true internet fashion, someone sarcastically chimed in with, "Ah yes, Plantation Ken and Plantation Barbie at it once again." The criticism doesn't stop there. One fan pointed out, "Honestly, I think that's how she gets roles in general, lol. I feel like she was so miscast in A Simple Favor, and wasn't that movie supposed to be a sequel to?" These comments show just how fed up people are with ongoing drama surrounding Blake and Ryan. If the couple really does buy out Baldoni, it's likely that the sequel will face even more backlash than the first movie. So why was Liv banned? Her account was flagged for violating TikTok's community guidelines, which prohibits content that promotes disordered eating or dangerous weight loss behaviors. While her videos initially focused on what she eats to stay in shape, things took a turn when she started making discouraging comments about people who did not fit her skinny ideal. When confronted about these comments, Liv's response was pretty dismissive. She said, "We all have the option to follow and block any content we want." Her attitude only fueled the backlash, especially from the viewers who had struggled with eating disorders. In an interview with the Wall Street Journal after the ban, Liv said, "For me and my personal aesthetic, I like to be skinny, and there's nothing wrong with that. Weight is a touchy topic, but that's what the viewers want. A lot of people want to know what people eat. I am honest about how it is hard to walk." People had plenty to say about her ban, and not all of it was sympathetic. One Reddit user commented and always be like, "WTF, this is so sad." Another added, "I was so happy seeing this. Schmidt's barn, she deserves it. Her TikToks are so toxic and dangerous." Yet, another person highlighted the broader issue, saying, "Not to be dramatic, but stuff like this is literally contributing so much to the resurgence of ED culture on social media." The conversation did not stop there. One user raised an interesting point about TikTok's ban policies, writing, I don't understand TikTok and their bans. Creators just come back immediately on backup accounts, and when those get banned, they just make 10 more. Why ban anyone if you can't even enforce the ban?" It's clear that Liv's ban hasn't stopped her. On her new account, at NotLifeShimit, she's still doing what she's always been doing, advocating for skinny bodies and throwing shade at anyone who doesn't agree with her. In response to her critics, she said, "We don't want any of the fat positive movement to be on here because you guys are literally like, she's starving, she has an eating disorder, she doesn't eat anything, when it's literally 1,500 calories or more." Influencers, y'all, they're always out there starring the pot. So what do you think about Blake Lively's situation? Do you believe that buying out Justin Baldoni is only making things worse for her? Will the sequel even be successful, considering all that controversy? And what about Ryan Reynolds' involvement? Do you think this is how Blake has always secured her roles, or is this just an act of insecurity? And what about Liv Schubert? Did her TikTok ban suit her, or should TikTok have done more? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest celebrity drama.